Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for Project 10 Uses. The object of this project is to pull 10 items from my stash, use them 10 times, and then once I meet that goal, the product rolls out of the project and something new rolls into take its place. I'm always working on 10 products at a time. And it's kind of like my version of a Shop My Stash. I don't do a traditional Shop My Stash, but this is kind of my Shop My Stash. And it's a good way for me to rotate in some products that either one, I haven't used in a long time and I'm considering for projects, or two, I, for one reason or another, don't want to put them in a project pan or with a goal to finish, but I just want to get some use out of it. The theme for this month is going to be figuring out what the heck this makeup is. Because it's been about 2 months since I posted my last update, I have 8 products rolling out for this month. So it's basically an entire refresh. I've used 8 of the 10 products 10 times. So almost everything is rolling out. But while I was doing my inventory back in January, I was pulling items that had some kind of a question mark over them, and all those are going to be rolling in. So hopefully I can answer whatever questions I have about those products. So I'm really excited for this update this month. Let's quickly talk about the 8 products I met my goal on so far. As of today, I have finally used my L'Oreal Infallible Eyeshadow in Gilded Envy 10 times. I have it on as a base to this amazing like electric green color from J-Cat Beauty. I've been loving pairing them together so much. And I really like this look. Let me see if I can get a little closer. Of course, oh, there we go. So I have the shade all over my lower lash line, and I have it actually over like the outer 2/3 of my eyelid, but then I took that J-Cat Beauty shadow and layered it on top, and I love it so much. Luckily, I don't have to stop this look just because this product is rolling out of this project, because the shadow from my Pan That palette this year is pretty comparable to this. This one's a shade lighter. That one's a little bit deeper, but they're cousins. They're very closely related. So I can keep doing this look moving forward, but it won't be with this shade Gilded Envy from L'Oreal. Yes. This product has really been in this project forever, so I'm happy to have it finally moved out. All right. Next is this Avon eyeshadow stick in the shade Violet. This is a really nice deep purple pencil. These Avon shadow sticks, I don't think they sell them anymore, but these are amazing products. I first heard about them from Emily Noel, and the reason, aside from them being ridiculously affordable, they didn't crease and they were very long lasting. They were the kind of product that you could put on your eyelid. You'd had a couple seconds of play time to get them where you wanted them, and then they would set. And that's a product that Emily Noel really likes, and that was a product that I really, really liked. But these were super affordable and they had a huge color variety. This is not my favorite color, this purpley color, but I appreciate it very much for what it is, and I enjoyed it. Another shadow stick I used 10 times is from Chart. I almost said Chart. Chart. Another shadow stick. Is my camera crooked now? Of course. Another shadow stick that I used 10 times is this Tarte Emphasize in the shade Charcoal. I love this as well. I think I used it more than 10 times. Some of these products, I went way overboard. I gotta check what I used. No, this was only 11. That wasn't way overboard. The L'Oreal I used 10 times, the Avon I used 10 times, this I used 11 times. I would love to get this in a project to use up and finish down the road, but for now, I don't have a project for it to go into. The color of the shadow stick is exactly like the outer packaging, and there is still quite a bit of product left. That's it, rolled all the way up. Look at that, it's the same exact color, it's amazing. I loved using this as an upper lash line liner, and I loved using this in my waterline. It's just such a pretty color. It's a little too deep and smoky for me to put all over my lid like some shadow sticks, but this definitely has a place in my collection and I really enjoyed it. Next is this Bare Minerals sample of the Skinny Dip. I love this too. This is just a pretty light colored bronzer. It's really good for my skin tone, even in the fall and winter, which is when I was mostly wearing this. Well, winter, yeah, fall, winter. And it was really good for my coloring in the winter. I only managed to use it 10 times because I have put 2 other bronzers in projects, and so I'm trying to focus on those now. But I would love to get back to this down the road and enjoy it some more. 1, because I have another one of these in a palette somewhere, and 2, because it's just such a beautiful product, and 3, because it's not that big, and maybe I could finish it and move it out of my collection. I don't know. I really enjoyed it though. Okay, the next product that I met my goal on is the Nivea Post Shave Balm. This became wildly popular several years ago when Nikki Tutorials raved about this as a primer. I bought it and then I never used it. I think when I first used it, I felt the scent of it to be a little overpowering, a little too masculine. I didn't love it. I didn't have any problem with it this time around. And I don't know if maybe over time the scent has faded. I've had this product for many, many years. So maybe the scent isn't as strong, or maybe I'm just more comfortable with the scent, but whatever it is, I didn't mind it. I used it 11 times. One of the reasons I wanted to put this in this project and get 10 uses out of it is because I'm a little intimidated to put this entire product in a project because I think it's gonna take me a really long time to get through this. And I still think that's true, but I'm a little less afraid to do that. And I really enjoyed using it, so it won't be a chore to pan it whenever that comes, but this is one of the older primers in my collection, and so I would like to put this in a project to use up sooner rather than later. I do currently have 2 primers in different projects to start the year off, so I don't really need to put this in a project anytime soon. I'd like to, you know, use up those 2 primers that are currently in projects first, but maybe this will be on the radar once those 2 are gone to be used up next. Next is this foundation compact from Neutrogena. This is another oldie. It was a hand-me-down from Jamie. It's in the shade Classic Porcelain. This is a pretty good winter shade for me. I was kind of hoping I might hit pan on it in the 10 uses. I did not achieve that goal, but I did use it and I did enjoy it. I liked it a lot, but I do, again, now have other foundation products that I've put in projects. So I only used this 10 times and then I stopped working on it. The product that I've used most since I rolled it into this project 2 months ago, without a doubt, is this LA Girl Concealer. I've used it 30 times at least, probably more than that. And I have since put it in a different project. I loved this product so much that I immediately knew that I needed to roll it into another project. I've used so much of this already. I've used it as an under eye concealer, which is how I have it today. I've used it as a spot concealer where I have blemishes. I've been having a lot of blemishes lately. I don't know. Maybe it's because I keep falling asleep on the couch with a full face of makeup. Maybe it's hormonal. I don't know. But I need to cover up some blemishes lately. I've also used it to mix into foundations that are a little bit too deep for me right now. Whatever it is, this can do it. I love this product so much. It is so good. And so I moved it into my Project 10 pan. So you will continue to see this in that project, but it is without a doubt rolling out of this project because I've used it 30 times in the last 2 months. And finally, I have my Blistex Tinted Lip Balm, the Lip Tone Tinted Lip Balm. I managed to use this 14 times over the past 2 months. I don't love this product. It's all right. There's nothing to write home about. There's nothing special about it. There's still a ton, oh boy, there is a ton of product in here. And it's probably not something that, it looks pigmented, right? It looks like it would have some color. It really doesn't show up on my lips. And it's not very, it's kind of matte. I think that's part of my problem with this. It's very matte, even though it's a lip balm. I'd like it to have just a little bit of shine to it. And it's not very pigmented. So I would like to get this in a project. I'd like to use it up and move it on out of my collection. I won't be sad when that happens, but for now it's going back in the office. Okay, so as satisfying as that was, I do have 2 products rolling over for another month that I did not meet my goal on. Both of them are lipsticks. First of all, I have Bite Beauty's Black Truffle. I'm up to 4 uses with this product. It might have been at 4 uses 2 months ago. I'm not sure. I really should have put it on today, but I didn't. I need to use it 6 more times. I knew this would be in this project forever. I'm totally okay with that, but I still need to use it 6 more times. And then I'm really close on this guy. This is Max Cream in Your Coffee. I am up to 8 uses on this. It's a nice shade. I thought it was gonna have a little bit more mauve-y pink to it. It's basically just a brown on me, but it's very pigmented and it wears off really nicely on my lips. It doesn't, the way it wears down is really beautiful. And of course, I like the way MAC lipsticks smell, so I'm enjoying it very much, but I do still need to use it 2 more times before it rolls out of this project. Okay, so now it's time for me to show you what are the 8 products that I am rolling into this project. I don't think I've ever had 8 products rolling into this project before. I think this is a first. I mean, it has been 2 months since my last update, so it wouldn't have been 8 if I'd updated on time, but I'm still really excited. The first 2 products that I'm rolling in are the 2 newer products that came into my collection over the past month. First of all, I'm bringing in this Bobbi Brown Crushed Oil Infused Gloss in the shade Free Spirit. This was sent to me complimentary through Skeepers. Yeah, pretty sure this came to me through Skeepers. I have really enjoyed this shade. I only used it a few times, but I love it. I love everything about it. It is a beautiful product, and I'm looking forward to using it 10 more times. I also have this Medalist Sparkling Foiled Pigment from Touch and Soul. This was something that was gifted to me by my mother at Christmas time, and it is in the shade Hollow Mulberry. I have now swatched it, but I haven't put it on my eyes, but it just looks like a pretty duochrome. And I am a sucker for duochrome, like so many of you are as well. I don't think I have anything like this in any projects right now, so I'm really looking forward to getting some use out of this and to getting to know it better. And the other 6 products all were pulled at the time that I was doing my inventory, and I decided I need to investigate something about them in one way or another. The first product is this Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. This is in the shade Coffee Cake. And I think the question I have for this shadow, or this blush, is this truly a blush or could this be a bronzer? This is a very browny orange. And if you compare my cream bronzer inventory to my cream blush inventory, it wouldn't hurt for a cream blush to get moved over to the cream bronzer inventory. So I'm hoping that maybe this would make a good cream bronzer. I don't think I've ever used this even once. I think it's brand new. So it'd be good to get to know this product a little bit better. If I do decide that it's a blush, that's fine. It'll stay in my cream blush inventory. But if I use it and decide it makes a better bronzer than a blush, it's gonna head over to that inventory for next year. So that's why I pulled this out. Next is a MAC product called Dunes at Dusk. It's from the Gleam Tones Powder collection. I don't remember what the name of this collection was. I'm guessing it was Santa Fe, you know, Southwestern inspired. But this has been in my blush inventory forever. And my friend Amber has been panning this exact same product, and she's been screaming at the rooftops that this is not a blush, it's a highlighter. And I believe her. I'm not doubting that, but I would like to use it 10 times and confirm that it is in fact a highlighter. I don't think it's really I don't know what it is. I don't know what I thought it was, but yeah, I figured if you haven't used it, let's use it 10 times and confirm what it is and get to know this product and move it to whatever category it belongs in. Similarly, another product from my powder blush collection is this Maybelline Master Highlight. It literally says highlight on the package. This is in the shade Nude. I'm guessing this is a highlight since it says highlight, but it has been in my blush inventory for years and years and years because I have several other Maybelline products with this exact same pattern from this line, and they were actually blushes. And so because they look the same, I think I lumped them into the same category, but I am pretty sure that this is highlighter and not a blush. If these items are all in fact highlighters, it is going to be doing some serious damage to my highlighter inventory, but I would rather have these items get to the right place than have them sitting in the wrong category in my inventory. All right, we're going to keep it going because I have 3 more. Next is this Revlon highlighting palette in Rose Glow that has been sitting in my blush inventory. Again, I think I put it in as a blush because of that one strip right there, but now that I look at it, I bet it is a highlighting palette. And it literally says highlighting palette on it. I've never even used it. It is still taped shut. So I would like to use this 10 times and confirm whether or not it's a highlighter or not and get it to the right category. It is well past time for me to get familiar with these products. Why do I have unused makeup sitting in my collection? Because I have too much, obviously, but beyond that, I don't know. Okay, another product from my blush inventory. This is the limited edition bronzer shimmer palette. I mean, like, eye roll, Paula. I have to give myself a huge eye roll. Why has, if it literally says bronzer on it, why has it been sitting in my blush inventory? Here's what it looks like on the inside. And once again, there's a big strip of pink right through the middle that gave me the impression that maybe this is a blush. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is. I need to use it. I don't think I've ever used this even once, but it says right on the package that it's a bronzer. And if it is a bronzer, it needs to get on over to that category. And the final product that I pulled from my blush inventory that I am seriously questioning whether or not it is actually a blush, this one might be the most obvious of them all, is this Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in the shade Bronze. This was used by somebody. I bought it off of that, I think the website was called Glambot. You could buy used makeup. I tried it a few times. In the end, I decided it really wasn't worth it to me to save a couple of bucks to get a product used. One, because I don't need anything at all. And two, because, I don't know, just kind of, it's one thing, like, you guys know I take tons of used makeup from Jamie and I love it. And I feel like I'm saving all of her unwanted makeup. But to purchase used makeup from a stranger for just a couple bucks difference, that didn't seem to make much sense to me. That seemed like a whole nother situation. So I only tried it like once or twice and then I stopped. But I got this from Glambot, so it has been used, but it's never been used by me. Probably not a blush though. Why has it been sitting in my blush inventory? I don't know. I do silly things sometimes, but I think it might be a bronzer. Either way, I'm going to use this 10 times and confirm or deny my suspicions. So those are the 10 products I will continue to work on. It's a lot of face products, but you know, I thought about parsing it out and only pulling some of them in and then finding some other products to pull them in. But you know, it just so happened that I had 8 products that I'd pulled aside and I thought, well, I guess that's what I'll start working on. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to know these products finally. That is going to be it for this update. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.